it's Pete here and I'm back for another Fun Bridge tournament. Let's jump straight into it and see how we go. So if you haven't done it before, all you have to do is click Get Started/Practice, exclusive tournaments. Then you want to click View All Tournaments and search for BridgeVid or Pete Hollins, and it should come up. Let's see, we've had 173 people playing it, so it's growing, and currently winning is Akameni with 87%. In second place is Lucas with 83%. Dunny42's only played 2 boards, so we'll see how that goes. So in third place, 3 No Trumps down 1. Looks to be a successful strategy at 72%. So another really fantastic score to take out the top spot at the moment. So rounding out the top 50 people above 50%, that is. We'll just have a quick scan through to see how different people went. See who pops up. Can't compete with Pete, starting off strongly, 58% there, so that's a little marker there for me to try and beat. Alright, so getting close to the mark in the Pete of the moments back there. And there we go. Alright, we'll get in and see how we go. So board number 1, pass to me, and I got 9 highs, nil vulnerable. So in spots like this, in third seat, I might open with sort of 8 or more points if I've got a good suit that I want led. And here, this diamond suit's fantastic. So I'm going to get in there and bid a diamond. I want my partner to lead diamonds, but it doesn't look like that's happening. Wow, so 1 diamond double past 2 hearts. Past 4 spades. Okay, it is happening. West has a monster with spades. East likes hearts. And here we are. And so much for saying, partner, please lead a diamond. They're going to go ahead and lead clubs anyway. Alright, so Dummy's got 9 high card points opposite my 9, which is 18. 22 missing. West has like 16 plus, which leaves my partner with 6. And it looks like they got King, Queen of clubs. They might have chosen to lead a singleton King of clubs. But here, it looks like my partner's probably got King, Queen of clubs. And my left-hand opponent will pretty much have everything else. So I don't see us getting a spade trick unless my partner's got 9 third spade. Hearts are terribly positioned. I just have to wait and see what tricks we get. So ace of spades, king of spades. I probably played high-low in spades. Okay, so West has 7 spades. I really don't need my clubs or diamond. I don't really need much. I can discard. I don't want them to duck a diamond to me to then get me end played. So ditch a diamond, and I'll let go another diamond. So my partner's pitched 2, 3 diamonds. Four diamonds? I really don't think that the diamonds are paying off here. Okay, so let's exit a club, and they discard it. That seems like they misplayed that, because my ace-queen doubleton was falling. 88%, yeah. On this deal, you could have made 1 diamond. I bid to the pass spot. But they could have presumably taken... yeah, I think they can take all the tricks. So they want to run all 7 rounds of spades and keep ace 8 of clubs, or the 8 of clubs and ace queen third heart and a diamond. Play a diamond to the ace, heart to the queen, ace of hearts dropping my king doubleton, and North can't keep the queen of clubs and their heart winners there. But if my partner started with a diamond lead, they can fly ace, heart to the queen. They have to play a heart to the queen at like trick 2 to squeeze my partner, which is a lot harder. But here, I think they should have taken all of the tricks. But they let us have 2, which was remarkably generous of them. But 88% to start off with. Some people defended 2 spades. So if you open a weak 2, that buys it there. Yeah, so people opening 2 diamonds on this hand, just get a 2 spade bid, and that buys the contract there. So, not impressed with my partner. Opened a diamond in third in hand to at least lead direct. Argan led a club, then dropped his club queen. I get 8% and just sit there. Thanks, Argan. So, alright. So, first of all, what should the opponents do over a 2 diamond opening? I think this hand's way too good for just 2 spades. They've got 17 highs and a 7 card spade suit. So they should either double and bid spades, or you might play 3 spades or jump bids as strong in that spot, because you don't preempt over preempts. So either of those options to show us better hand, I think, is what's needed to get your partner to keep going there. Yep, like East-West are actually cold for 13 tricks here. So it's not like a diamond lead does put pressure on them, but they can actually still take all the tricks. Marksman Master Pro, hi. Welcome, thanks for coming in and watching. Anyway, good start so far. Let's move on to board number 2. I feel like the ranking's out of whack, because it says I'm in first place when there's 8 people that at least that were better than me, and I was with other people, so... yeah, moving on to board number 2, and here we've got a 14 count, 4 triple 3. Start with a club, 1 heart. I tend to like to bid a no trump with these sorts of hands, but the robots play that this denies 4 spades. It's just a sort of style thing. So I'm, yeah. 88%, wow, yeah. So it's started off well so far. We've found our spade fit. Here, if I rebid a no trump, it looks like we'd get 4 spades, 2 hearts, and a club for 7. Here, it looks like I'm going to lose 3 diamonds and a heart and a club. I really need to trump that other club. So it looks like 8 tricks here if I pick up spades. So... if spades break poorly, I still need to be able to trump a club. If spades don't break poorly... okay, so if spades broke poorly at that stage, I could just duck a club then and there. But here, I will just draw another one. Did I throw the beer card away? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, so... I'm going to lose a club. I want to... it's really, like, I'm trying to work out, is there any way I can, you know, get an extra trick? Like, maybe if I go spade to the 10, ace, king of hearts, heart. And hearts break 3-3, and they play a club and I duck it. Then I might be able to win the next club and ruff a club. So we'll go ace, king of hearts, heart. We're hoping hearts are 3-3, which they are. Hoping they don't cash the other diamond, which they do. Okay, well, so be it. I had a plan. It almost worked. Okay, so 2 spades making 2. 65%. Yeah, so 1 no trump was mainly making 7 tricks. One person did squeeze home 8 tricks. So someone said, wasn't sure if the robots bid 1 spade or 1 no trump with this type of hand. If you hover over the description of 1 no trump, it denies 4 spades on mine. Yeah, so You can always check for the bids. It doesn't show up in the video I'm showing you because it's like a pop-up. But if I just cursor over here, for me, it'll come up with a pop-up that says what the meanings of the bids are. Anyway, flat 16 count, so 1 no trump. And we buy it there. So we have a spade fit. And they're leading clubs, and I'm missing king 10, 9, 7. So that could be a fourth. If that's a fourth, I can just play like a low club and let that run around. I can try and set up spades here. I think the chance of this being a fourth means I potentially do want to duck this. If West is leading away from just garbage, then if I duck this, I might not get back to the queen of clubs ever. But I can... Alright, so if they're leading a fourth best, I want to play a low club. If they're playing a like top of nothing, it's potentially like 4 low clubs and king doubleton. So ducking it could also be right there. If they're leading from 3 clubs, maybe the queen of spades is an entry. I'm going to go with ducking it and see what happens. It could work out quite poorly. I'm going to fall back on just like winning and leading a spade up. Okay, so maybe like East with the 9 of clubs would have put in the, from king 10, 9, would put in the 9. So it looks like they've got king doubleton or king 10 doubleton. At any rate, I will win, and I was going to set up spades, but I want to finesse the 9 of clubs on the way back. They're just going to switch to... they're going to switch to diamonds then and there. So maybe I do want to set up spades and pull a low spade now. I could play ace of spades, spade up. But I do have other options other than just leading a spade to the queen. I could play for West to have like jack doubleton or 10 doubleton spade. I don't want East to necessarily get in next, and it looks like East will get in next if I play a club up, so I'm going to push a spade through. Ace of spades is good at protecting East having like singleton king. Do I potentially want to protect against West having... I don't necessarily want to put the queen up because that's really my entry next. So maybe I will go ace of spades, spade. That 8 of spades might be an entry as well. Okay, so I got 2 entries to that hand. Yeah, right. But I don't want to be in that hand at the moment. Okay, so I could play for like doubleton king of clubs and just pull a low club away. I could also lead the queen of clubs and unblock the 8. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I didn't unblock the 9 of spades. Oh, I totally meant to. So I've just rogered my entries there. So may as well cross. Right. They ditched a club, so the king should appear now. Okay, so I got 2 more club tricks. So we'll duck this heart. I can always duck again. I just need to try and guess diamonds in the ending, and it looks like I want to... Okay, don't. I was going to play East for the ace of diamonds, because it looks like they can set up hearts at that stage. And, yeah. So, pretty happy with how I played that, except for not unblocking the club there. But, the spade, because I could have gotten an extra trick. But basically, I was going to play... well, they had ace, queen of diamonds, and they switched away from that. Ah, East had the king of hearts. 97%. That went really, really well for me. Oh, they had queen doubleton. I couldn't pick the heart position at all. But maybe I should have, because West had 3 spades and 4 clubs. So maybe I should be able to tell that they don't have that much length. But yeah, that was nice of them to give me a couple of... Well, at least one extra trick. Plus 120 there. Currently in second place. Moving on to board number 4. And here we've got a 13 count. So here I got 4 spades and 5 diamonds. And the question is, do I bid a spade or do I bid 2 diamonds? And if I had less than a game force, I would just bid a spade here. But because I'm game forcing, I've got enough time to show my diamonds and then bid my spades. So we'll start with that. 2 hearts, just a waiting bid. I think if partner bid 2 spades, it would be a reverse there. So my partner can still have spades. So this bid is 3rd suit forcing. Okay. All right, and my partner has 4 spades. Okay, so my partner's got like a minimum hand with 5 or 6 hearts, and I've got 4 spades. And what do I need to be making slams? So my partner's most likely going to have a short diamond, but could have a short club. If my partner has 4 spades, say ace queen 4th, ace 5th, it's still a lot of work to try and get to slam. So I'd need them to have like king doubleton diamond. Slam seems pretty far off, so I'll just sign off in 4 spades. Okay, and we get a diamond lead. Partner's got a 15 count. They've got a really good hand. We still might not have overbid it just yet. We get the 2 of diamonds lead, which is either a 4th... Oh, I think they lead 3rds and 5ths. If they lead 3rds... It's either a 3rd, a 5th, or a 4th. Like... I really like every time I play this, I really want to go. Oh, I should like look up their signals again just to make sure I know what their leads and signals are. At the end of the video, I'm like, and forget about that. I think they play 3rds and 5ths, so it looks like diamonds are either 5-1 or 3-3. I have a spade loser. I have to deal with diamonds. It looks like I could set up the hearts. That Jack 9 of hearts are good cards. So. If I count from dummy's perspective, I've got 1 or 2 spade losers, and I could just try and trump some hearts. And if hearts are 4-3, that's all good. If the queen of hearts comes good, that's also good. So it looks like I can play like ace king of hearts, trump the 4 of hearts, and then cross to dummy and potentially take a roughing finesse or not. So at that stage, we'll looks like I want to just go like king of spade to the ace, spade to the king. Or maybe I go heart to the ace, trump a heart, king of spades, spade to the ace. And then I know what I want to do from there. Otherwise, I have to use my king of clubs entry. So let's cash the king of spades first, just for a bit more information. We'll play heart to the ace. And trump a heart. Let's see what's happening in spades. Okay, they're breaking 3-2, so we'll cash the king of hearts. Okay, hearts are 5... 5-1. Alright, and it looks like West has the long heart. Long trump, sorry. You can play a diamond to the ace and rough a diamond. If diamonds are 3-3, I can throw a heart away. So we'll see what's happening with diamonds. Okay. Right. So my right hand opponent's got the... if I go up with the king of clubs and trump this, they threw a diamond away. I really should have counted more. But I think I've got both players squeezed here. Because if I... Like, East can't guard... Like, West has to have a heart at this stage and 1 club. And East has to either have... 1 one diamond and one club, or they have 2 clubs left. So either my diamond's good or my club's good. And if I paid any attention at all to their discards, I would know. So I haven't seen the king of diamonds, I don't believe. So I believe my 8 of clubs is good. So we'll play club to the ace. Got it right. I wasn't sure. It was just like, oh, I know I've got 12 tricks and I've just missed something. But 86% there. 9 people managed to bid 6 spades. It's not like you need spades 3-2. I had a diamond finesse. And you need like a little bit more, so it seems relatively pushy there. But yeah, cool hand. 6 spades, cold on a double squeeze, despite the poor breaks. So after diamonds not breaking, you play for hearts to fall. Winning players finesse hearts. I think it's better to play on hearts rather than the diamonds first, because you can always fall back on it. But you definitely need the spades to break, number 1. But you need the spades to break, and you need the king of diamonds on side. So you don't really want to be in slam, but 12 tricks is there, so cool hand. Neat double squeeze. Sorry, did you answer my question about whose tournament is this? Yes, this is a tournament I set up. Basically, if anyone's a premium member of FunBridge, you can create your own tournaments, whatever you want, and either make them public or closed up. FunBridge is nice enough to give me premium access because I make these videos, so I can set up tournaments, and there's just open entry, so anyone can play this. Check it out, give it a shot if you haven't before, and basically, yeah, give it a shot and then compare with what I did. But currently I'm running at 84% in rank number 2. So now I want to take a moment and give you a bridge trivia question. So here it's called Did You Know? Basically each week I'm going to try and look up a trivia question, and then next week I'll post the answer. But this one is So in 2015 there was a new youngest winner of the Bermuda Bowl, which is Michael Klakowski of Poland. My question is, who was the youngest ever winner of the Bermuda Bowl, which is the World Open Championship teams event, before him, before Michael? Who was the previous person who had the title of youngest winner of the Bermuda Bowl? Do you know? And yeah, I'll post that answer next week. Anyway, let's move on to board number 5. Okay, wow, this hand is awesome. Past 3 clubs, and I've got 6 hearts, the ace of clubs of 17 count. So I could bid 3 hearts, I could bid 4 hearts, I could double and bid hearts. So if I double, I don't know what I'm going to do if my partner bids 4 spades. 3-no seem like, if I had ace 3rd club, I think 3-no would be like a reasonable choice. Ace Doubleton doesn't seem like 3-no is a good choice. For me to make 4 hearts, I actually need my partner to have quite a reasonable hand. I presumably have a club loser, so I'd need my partner to have, say, like ace queen of diamonds. If they've got ace queen of diamonds, then I have a club, 2 spades, and 2 diamond losers. I'd need the diamond finesse to work. So while I have a really good hand, I think 3 hearts is about right. Definitely at the top end of this. But if my partner can't raise me, then I think I'm not making. Partner could not raise me. Their hand is pretty trash, but they do have a sneaky entry with that 9 of hearts. So we got the ace of diamonds lead. Looks like West has a singleton club. Okay, I think they're going to find their diamond rough. I just want them to shift to clubs after this. Okay, so we win the ace of clubs. Don't knock it off. Okay, good. So there's only 3 hearts outstanding after they trumped in. So we'll cross over to that 9 of hearts. And we will queen of diamonds ditching our club. And yeah, hope the spade ace is onside, which pretty much can't be, but had nothing else to hope for. So yeah, down 1, and I expect a decent score because I didn't overbid this one. 71%. 13 people did choose 3 no trumps, and that has 6 hearts. A club is 7. Oh, and like they have to give you an extra trick in like spades. It gets me up to 8. They just set up 9 tricks nice and quickly for you. But yeah, I'm very happy with my 71% there. Robot gifted me 9 in 3 no trumps. I think it's close between overcalling 4 hearts or 3 no trumps. And Bob Hammond was right. When in doubt, bid 3 no trumps. Okay, so firstly, I think 3 hearts is a huge winner over 3 no trumps here. Like if they just lead a club, it looks like you're gonna get 7 tricks here. Like obviously, partner could have a better hand and things like that. But I felt like a lot of the time my partner would have a move as a passed hand. Like the hand that they might struggle to bid on is like an 8-9 count that doesn't have heart support and isn't quite clear what to do. But a lot of the time I felt like my partner would be able to move, either bid 3 spades or raise hearts or potentially bid 3 clubs with a maximum passed hand there. So I thought 3 hearts was about right. Moving on to board number 6. Okay, and here we've got a 10 count, and they open the spade, so it's a nice easy pass. Looks like we'll be doing a lot of passing this time. Wow, they're not playing 2 over 1. 1 spade, 2 clubs, forcing. 2 spades, just catch all. 2 no, 10, 11 points. Okay, they're just playing standard. I just assumed they were playing the same system I was playing. Okay, alright, so East has a 5, 2, 3, 3, 12 count. West presumably has 2 spades or 1 spade. We've got the 2 of hearts lead, so my partner's led a 4th best heart. At least I'm fairly sure that's a 4th best, playing no trumps. So looks like hearts are 4, 2, 3, 4. So West might be a 4-4-1. They might have 5 clubs and 4 hearts. They might be a 2-4-3-4. There are a few different options about what's going on. 10 and 12 is 22. 18 missing. So my partner's got 7 or 8 points. Okay, club up to me. Alright, so is it worth... so my partner's probably got something in spades. They led a low club to the queen, which makes me think my partner's probably got like the jack of clubs. So my partner might have like the jack of clubs, jack of hearts, king, queen of spades, or otherwise I've got something in diamonds. I'm tempted to potentially play a low diamond, even though it sets up the king to try and get them started early. Or I could just return a heart now. I think playing a heart's just sort of the normal thing to do, so we'll knock out that king of hearts. Okay, good. I was worried about them just running the club there. Okay, so here my partner has showed up with 2 clubs. So West is either a 4-4-1 or the 2-4-3-4. So my partner's got probably long diamonds. Looks like they've got nothing in clubs. I could win the ace of diamonds and return a diamond. I could duck the diamond. I could win the ace of diamonds and play a heart. I could win the ace of diamonds and play a club. So, if I win the ace of diamonds and play a club, that seems poor because I'm not actually getting in again. So I think it would just squeeze my partner into making an uncomfortable discard. My partner might get end played in hearts. So winning the ace of diamonds and playing a heart seems okay. Ducking a diamond seems quite reasonable here. Not sure what they would do from this position. Like, they can't really continue diamonds that effectively. Looks like they got the 10 of diamonds anyway. If I win the ace, they've still got a diamond trick. So here, the spade one, I get to win. So I could knock out the club. They still can't do much. I could set up my partner's spade trick by returning a spade. I think a club seems quite fair. Okay, so my partner just threw a heart winner away. That seemed a very poor choice. Now I can ditch a spade. Yeah, I think I've mucked this one up. I made 9. I think that's a poor score. 32%. Most people held it to 8. Alright, so if I just kept firing back... Yeah, so there were the 2, 4, 3, 4. If I just kept firing back hearts, it means my partner wouldn't discard that heart and set that up. So me ducking the diamond, and then when I got in with a spade, setting up my winner, meant it was hard for my partner to work out what to actually keep at that stage. So I guess that's kind of my fault there. But 32% for letting them have an extra trick was pretty generous. Still running at 73 in rank number 3, moving on to board number 7. Like in that, it's like it's my fault in that I didn't consider my partner's problem. And what my partner has to try and keep there is awkward. Here, my partner transferred to hearts, and I don't have anything extra, so like I didn't want to volunteer 3 hearts. And I'm surprised that my partner just passed this. Like, all right, choices. I could lead a heart, king of spades, king of diamonds. All of these are options. King of spades feels bad, but after I've opened a no trump, they're pretty likely to try and play me for something like that. But maybe they've got a double finesse on or something. King of diamonds could just blow a trick. This hand's just really ugly to try and lead from. My partner would probably double or do something that if they had a competent hand, they've either got lengthened spades or they're really weak. I might be able to give them diamond ruffs. I might be able to give them club ruffs. To me, it feels like leading a minor, but don't really like my options here. I'll try the king of diamonds here. I think if I'm going to give my partner ruffs, it's easier for me to knock out the ace, then play the queen, then give them that trump. Straight into the stiff ace. Wow, okay, so my partner put the jacket, what's going on here? And, okay, so my partner ducked a club, which appears to have let East win their singleton king of clubs. I don't imagine East is playing a club to the king with ace king bear. Dummy was a really good dummy. So East has like 2 hearts, 1 club probably. So king of spades would have worked a treat there. Okay, they did lead it from ace king doubleton, right. Okay, so my partner not shifting to a spade, I think, is strange. But we're definitely taking the ace of hearts, or else they can just ruff a diamond and play a top club. Although me taking it means they get their diamond discard there. Right, so I did need to duck the heart. Because my partner could always trump in there. 63%. They made 10 tricks, but I feel like I could have held it to 9. Alright, so it was an ugly hand to lead from. King of Spades, I think, definitely works the best. Jack of Hearts. So if I duck the heart, they win the king and they play the Queen of Clubs. My partner ruffs and they throw a heart away. But then we get that extra trick. They can then play a spade. They trump one diamond and then they... It's close. But I definitely think I can hold it to 9 legitimately. Let's have a look at how other people did it. They followed up with 3 hearts, goes 3 spades, so king of diamonds. They just laid a heart to the queen. Okay, so the robot took a different line of play there. But I think I could have held it to 9 as well. Anyway, it's still running at 72%. I mucked up the last 2 boards, but still getting decent scores out of them. They were tricky hands, I guess. Alright, final board. Okay, we've got 4 points. Doesn't seem like we're going to be doing much bidding on this. Diamond pass and no trump. I was about to say where are the spades, but okay, so East has a stack of clubs. Alright, so East probably has like 6 clubs, and West probably like a 4, 3, 5, 1. So we'll pass here. Looks like we want to lead a heart, but my part, leading a spade, my partner couldn't have overcalled spades, so they don't have good spades, but they do have a decent hand, so that seems out. Just seems like leading a heart is fair. Club, I think, will just help set up East clubs. The diamond. So I think East will have 3 spades, 6 clubs, probably 2 in the other suits. Diamond will still probably set that up, help set that up. So we'll try a heart. Okay, wow, that's a powerhouse. There's 10, 22, 23 high card points in the West hand. So that was a bit stronger than I was expecting. And my partner shifted to a club. So, looks like my right-hand opponent has the Ace of Hearts and either the King of Diamonds or Queen of Spades. But we'll play a club there. My Jack-10 of Doubleton Diamonds is bad news. So then the diamonds are coming in. Alright, so wow, my partner hopped up with King third after I put the Jack of Diamonds under it. So they gave them an extra trick there. That feels terrible. 10%. I felt like definitely something in the carding there I did wrong. Leaping up with the King of Diamonds didn't seem great defense. My partner played low diamond on the 9 at trick 7, which worked very well, allowing me to win my diamond jack, cash my hearts, and exit a spade at trick 10 for 2 off. Yeah, so this one just seems sort of weird carding and play from the robot. So after I play the Ace of Diamonds and I see the Jack drop, you can either hope for King Jack Doubleton, Jack 10 Doubleton. So like, I don't know why my partner's hopping up with the King. That seems unnecessary there. It feels like East really has a tough choice about what they should be doing. Should they be pinning the Jack 10 Doubleton or playing for Doubleton Jack? Doubleton King. And I think Doubleton King's right, in the sense, because otherwise I might put the Jack on from Jack 10 third and Jack 10 tie it, King Jack Doubleton. Lots of different options I can put the Jack in. But yeah, disliked that, but got 10%. Most people held it to 9, so let's just see what they did. Might have been the heart that I led. Me leading the 7 of hearts might have confused my partner. So they tried a low diamond, and the King appeared. Alright, and some people beat it 3. So wide variety there. Didn't feel like I could have done that much on that one. So that 10% was a punishing result there, but I could have done better on boards 6 and 7. Other than that, I thought I started off really, really strongly and had a pretty good fun bridge tournament. Hope you enjoyed this one. Lots of interesting choices about how high you should go. A nice double squeeze for 12 tricks. So a little bit of everything here, so hope you enjoyed it. I wanted to give a big shout out to all my Patreon supporters. Without them, I wouldn't be able to do this content. So if you like what I do and want to try and support me, please check out my Patreon in the link over there. Thanks all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.